Welcome back to Fun Food Stories, where we turn everyday meals into exciting adventures. Today we're making garlic butter shrimp, a dish that sounds simple but will make you feel like a culinary genius when you taste it. So let's get started. First we'll begin with the shrimp. I have 1 pound of medium to large shrimp here, already peeled and deveined, with the tails left on for a little extra elegance. If you're using frozen shrimp, just make sure to thaw them properly in cold water and pat them dry with a paper towel. Drying them ensures they sear beautifully in the pan. Once they're ready, we're going to set them aside and move on to prepping the rest of our ingredients. Now let's take a moment to gather the essential ingredients. We'll need 6 cloves of garlic, minced finely, because garlic is the true hero of this dish. I also have 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter ready to melt, and a 1/4 cup of white wine to elevate the sauce. If wine isn't something you're working with, feel free to substitute with chicken broth for a similar depth of flavor. Fresh parsley will bring a pop of color and a bit of freshness to our shrimp, and a lemon, well, we'll use that for a fresh squeeze to balance out the richness of the butter and garlic. With everything prepped, let's move to the stove. Place a large skillet over medium to high heat and drizzle in a bit of olive oil. Once the oil shimmers, it's time to add our shrimp. Lay them out in a single layer, ensuring they have enough space to cook properly. You'll hear that satisfying sizzle as they hit the pan. This is where the magic begins. Let them cook for about 2 minutes on one side, and when you see them turning pink and curling up, flip them over and cook for another minute or 2 on the other side. Once they're beautifully golden and cooked through, transfer them to a plate and keep them warm while we work on the sauce. In the same pan, lower the heat to medium and toss in your butter. Let it melt slowly, swirling it around to coat the bottom of the pan. You'll start to smell that rich, nutty aroma filling the kitchen. This is where all the magic happens. Once the butter is fully melted, add the minced garlic and stir for about 30 seconds. You want the garlic to soften and release its fragrant oils, but be careful not to burn it. The scent is so irresistible you'll want to stay with it. Now pour in your white wine, letting it sizzle as it hits the pan. You'll hear the sound of the sauce coming to life as it deglazes the pan, loosening up all those flavorful brown bits from the shrimp. Stir everything together, letting it simmer for about 2 minutes. This will concentrate the flavors, creating the base of your garlic butter sauce. Once the sauce has thickened just a bit, return the shrimp to the pan. Toss them gently, making sure each shrimp gets a nice coating of that rich garlic butter sauce. It's looking incredible already, but we're not done yet. For a little heat, add a pinch of red pepper flakes, just enough to give a subtle kick without overwhelming the flavor. Now squeeze half of your lemon over the shrimp, adding brightness and acidity to balance the butter. Then, sprinkle a generous amount of fresh parsley over the top. The green parsley against the golden shrimp creates a beautiful contrast, making this dish as pleasing to the eye as it is to the taste buds. Now let's talk about some tips and tricks to make this dish even better. First, always make sure to pat your shrimp dry before cooking. This helps them sear beautifully and prevents them from becoming soggy. Also, remember to use fresh lemon juice for a cleaner, fresher flavor. It really makes a difference. If you're feeling indulgent, a splash of heavy cream added to the sauce during the final step will give it a rich, velvety texture. As for pairing, this garlic butter shrimp works beautifully with so many things. You can serve it over creamy linguine for a comforting pasta dish, or even with simple steamed asparagus for a lighter, fresher feel. And don't forget to pair it with a chilled glass of Sauvignon Blanc or sparkling water with a slice of lemon. The acidity in the wine or water cuts through the richness of the butter, making every bite feel refreshing. Now it's time to see the final result. These shrimp, glistening with that golden garlic butter sauce, look absolutely divine. Each bite is a perfect balance of rich butter, savory garlic, a touch of heat from the red pepper flakes, and that little zing from the lemon. It's restaurant quality and it's so simple. If you love this recipe, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more tasty recipes, and share this video with your friends and family. And let me know in the comments, what will you pair your garlic butter shrimp with? Until next time, happy cooking!